right, let's keep going. It says, Death and her cruel officers, hearing these things, were seized with fear in their several kingdoms when they saw the clearness of the light. Then Christ appeared to them in their habitations, and they said, We are bound to thee, and how are we so confused right now? Who is you with no type of corruption? But yet you have a bright appearance, which is a full proof of how great you are. Then they go on to say, Who are you, so powerful but also so weak, so great and also so little? A man and yet a soldier of the first rank, the King of glory, dead and alive, though you were slain upon a cross. Then they said, You lay dead in your grave, and yet you also here with us alive. And in your death, all the creatures trembled. Even the stars were moved, and now you got liberty among the dead, and you give disturbance to our legions. So who are you who released the captives that were held in chains by their original sin and bring them to former liberty? Who are you that spread so glorious and divine a light over those who were made blind by the darkness of sin? And with that being said, he seized all the legions of devils. They got scared and became submissive. And they cried out and said, Jesus Christ, that thou art a man so powerful and glorious in majesty, so bright as to have no spot, and so pure as to have no crime. Then it said, For that lower world of earth, which was ever till now subject to us, and from where we received tribute, never sent us such a dead man before, never sent such presents as these to the princes of hell. So who are you? You with so much courage that comes down here and who is not afraid of us, but also threatens us with the greatest punishments, but also is here to rescue others from the chains in which we hold them. Perhaps you are Jesus, the one that Satan just now spoke to our prince, and by the death of you on cross will receive the power of death. Then the King of glory, trampling upon death, seized the prince of hell, deprived him of all his power, and took our earthly father Adam with him to his glory. Then the prince of hell took Satan and with great indication said to him, O thou prince of destruction, author of Beelzebub's defeat and banishment, the scorn of God's angels and loathed by all righteous persons. What inclined you to do this? Why would you crucify the King of glory, and by his destruction has made us promises of very large advantages? But as a fool, you was ignorant of what you was doing. For behold, now that Jesus of Nazareth with the brightness of his glory divinity puts to flight all the horrid powers of darkness and death, he has broken down our prisons from the top to the bottom, dismissed all the captives, released all who were bound, and all who were wont formerly to groan under the weight of their torments have now insulted us. And we are like to be defeated by their prayers. Our impious dominions are subdued, and no part of mankind is now left in our subjection. But on the other hand, they all boldly defy us. O Satan, thou prince of all the wicked, father of the impious and abandoned, why wouldst thou attempt this exploit, seeing our prisoners here always without the least hopes of salvation in life? Now there is none here to groan, nor is there the least appearance of a tear in any of their faces. O prince of Satan, O great keeper of the infernal regions, all your advantages that you did acquire by the forbidden tree and the loss of paradise, thou hast now lost by the wood of the cross. And now your happiness has expired when you decided to crucify Jesus Christ, the King of glory. And now you have done this against your own interests and mine. And now you got to deal with these torments and infinite punishments, which you are about to suffer. Satan, prince of all evil, author of death, and source of all pride, you should have inquired into the evil crimes of Jesus of Nazareth, and then you wouldn't have found that he was guilty of no fault worthy of death. Why did you do this without reason or justice to crucify him? And now you done brought down to our regions a person innocent and righteous, and thereby has lost all the sinners, impious and unrighteous persons in the whole world. And while the prince of hell was speaking to Satan, the king of glory said to Beelzebub, the prince of hell, Satan, the prince shall be subject to your dominion forever, in the room of Adam and his righteous sons, who are mine. All right, and this is it for right now. I may come back later and give y'all the rest on when he took them all up to, heaven. But yeah, here is what happened in hell, in the death. Y'all be blessed.